Welcome to Locked and Loaded Sports. It's time to lock in, load up, and win big. If you're serious about sports and love cashing in on solid bets, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get to work. Today, we will tell you why we're fading the heavy favorite and targeting two exotic bets in the NBA Finals. Also, we will update our comments section with our daily pick for every game in this series. For the first time since 2012, the Oklahoma City Thunder are back in the NBA Finals. After dispatching the Timberwolves in just 5 games, the Thunder have proven what many suspected all season they're the real deal. At 68-14, they were the top team in the NBA, armed with home court advantage and one of the most complete two-way rosters in recent memory. And yet, despite all of that dominance, the minus 700 odds on them to win the series offer virtually no value for bettors. That's why we're turning our attention to two exotic bets that offer significantly more upside without having to bet against the better team. But first, let's talk about the matchup. The Thunder, defense, depth, and discipline led by NBA MVP Shai Alexander, Jalen Williams, and rising star Chet Holmgren. Oklahoma City boasts an elite combination of youth, length, and basketball IQ. This team led the NBA in assist to turnover ratio 2, 3/1, steals per game at 10.4, and opponent field goal percentage 43.4%. Their defense doesn't just smother, it creates offense. Mark Daigneault, fresh off his NBA Coach of the Year award, has this team locked in. They use a deep rotation that stays fresh and fast, allowing them to pressure opposing offenses for 48 minutes. But with youth comes volatility, and we've seen moments, especially on the road, where the Thunder can cool off from the field. That leaves just enough room for a gritty, experienced team like Indiana to pounce. The Pacers, fast, fearless, and underdog dangerous. Indiana's postseason run has been nothing short of magical. As the number 4 seed in the East, they knocked off heavyweights and turned skeptics into believers. Tyrese Halliburton is the offensive maestro and elite playmaker who can pick apart defenses with precision. Pascal Siakam, a former champion, brings playoff experience and a high motor. Add in Rick Carlisle's coaching acumen, and the Pacers have the ingredients to punch above their weight. Yes, they're outmatched on paper, but they play with a pace and freedom that could create chaos in at least a few games. And chaos is exactly what bettors should be rooting for. That's why we're betting on a longer series. Here's the thing, Oklahoma City should win. But a sweep or gentleman's sweep feels a little too neat, especially against a Pacers team this fearless. The Thunder's youth could show up in the form of one cold shooting night. And Carlisle? He's already shown he can outmaneuver top-tier coaches this postseason. So instead of laying minus 700 on the obvious outcome, we're locking in two exotic bets that make much more sense based on the matchup and odds. Here are our top 2 picks. Thunder to win the series in Game 6 plus 399. This gives Indiana room to steal a game or two early, especially with their offensive firepower before the Thunder settle in and close it out on the road. The plus 399 value is tremendous for a likely series scoreline 4-2. And for our second pick, series to be decided in Game 6 plus 260. Even if you're not confident in who wins, this is a great way to target a more competitive series than the minus 700 line suggests. This bet covers both a Thunder or Pacers win in 6, giving you flexibility at solid odds. Bottom line, the Thunder are too good to fade outright, but the Pacers are too dangerous to ignore. The value is in the how, not the who. That's why we're bypassing the chalk and focusing on where the risk meets reward. Get locked and loaded. Game 6 is calling. That wraps up another breakdown here on Locked and Loaded Sports. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest sports analysis and betting insights. More picks, more locks, and more action is coming your way. That's all for now. Stay sharp, stay ready, and get locked and loaded.